As humans, sometimes there are so many things we try and complicate. Not because they are complicated, but because we are looking for a easier way, a quicker way to get it done, a quicker way to do it, a quicker way to accomplish that goal. And sometimes there is no quicker way, there is no easier way. You have to stick to the way that is in front of you, right? And that may be something like, oh, how do I get 100,000 Instagram followers in 2 weeks, right? How do I get 100,000 IG followers in 2 weeks? And maybe there are ways to do it, and maybe maybe there's an expert who's done it, right? Maybe someone has done it. But depending on the quality of video that they posted on that Instagram or whatever. But one of the core principles is posting consistently. I have to post consistently, and it has to be a good quality video, and those are the two main elements. Of course, there are other elements, right? And you are looking for this expert that will tell you, yo, how do I gain it quickly and quicker enough, right? And maybe the person, you find the expert and the person tells you, okay, this is how you gain it quickly. I can't promise you'll have that many followers in 2 weeks, but I can promise you it will be quick, right? And you listen to them, and it happens, right? You gain followers quick, but for some other people, maybe they don't have the necessary resources to edit a video in a certain way or have a video in a certain way. So what do? They have to they have to stick to the task and post and get those followers, and but their path will probably be longer. It will probably take them longer, but if they are committed, if they are focused, if they are energized, if they are, you know, if they know what they want and they understand the benefit long term, they'll stick with it. They'll stick to it, and they'll keep going in that direction, and they'll keep focused on that direction. And if they're observant enough, if they watch the analytics and watch what works and what doesn't work, then that will be the advantage that works for them. And sometimes, other people, they wanna make 100,000 in 30 days. They would say, okay, how do I make 100,000 in 30 days? Which, okay, it is possible, but if you haven't learned how to make 10,000 in 30 days, if you've never learned how to make 10,000 in 30 days, I'm pretty sure you won't learn how to make 100,000 in 30 days. It's just, that's a level above. That's a level above, Usually, it doesn't always happen like this, right? But usually, for the average person, person first learns how to make 1,000 in a week. Then they learn how to make 10,000, 30 days. Then they learn how to make 50,000. Then they learn how to make 100,000. Usually that's how it works, but there are outliers. So it's different circumstances, different thinking, different equations. There's different ways to look at it, right? But for me, I think just as a person, you just need to keep doing what you're doing and figure it out by seeing, okay, what works and what doesn't work, right? And that's just it. Just keep going, even right now, and where you feel like, I'm in this situation, and will it really progress? Will it really go forward? But it will change. It will go forward. It will be a success. it will be a success, you know. And one of the greatest truths is that you are at fault for whatever life you have currently. Whatever life you have currently, you are at fault for it. And you have to remember that, like, at this stage, you know, especially if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, 20s, then I feel like that applies. That applies because why am I saying that applies? That applies because there are certain actions that you can take now to change the next 5 years of your life. Okay, you can't change what happened in the past, you can't change what it is today. But today you can change what you do for the next 30 days, for the next 60 days. In order to change your life, in order for your life to be different in 5 years. The next 30 days you can commit to doing this and that, and the next, you know, your life will change just like that, you know. And one of the crucial steps is that instead of looking for motivation, you need to detach how you are feeling from the task at hand. You need to detach from how you're feeling every single day from what you need to do, right? You think certain content creators feel like recording every day, feel like writing scripts every day. No, but they do it anyway. They do it anyway. Right? You think Cristiano Ronaldo has to go to the gym of 4 days a week every day? You think the feeling of, okay, I'm motivated Monday, motivated Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, motivated on a Wednesday, motivated Thursday. No, of those 4 days, maybe on Wednesday the motivation is gone. On Wednesday the motivation is not there. On Thursday they probably won't feel like going to the gym. They definitely won't feel like going on Thursday, but they'll do it anyway. Why? Because it's automated. It's automatic now in the brain. The feelings are not attached to it anymore. It's just automatic. It's like go, go, go. And will you continue to do it when no one is looking? Will you continue to do it when you don't feel like it? Will you continue to do it when no one is looking? Will you continue to do it when you don't feel like it? Like, those are the questions you need to ask yourself. Like, will you continue to go? You have to continue to go. You have to continue to go. Right? And you need to do it so many times that your brain is rewired, and you don't object to a certain feeling. I'm feeling this way, so I don't want to know. You just go. You don't object to it in your mind. You just go and feel like, yeah, today is gonna be like the other previous 3 days. I'm going to work. I'm getting it done. And that is how you need to live your life. Motivation will not always be there. Motivation will not always be there for the grind. That's just reality. And we need to accept it.